As an internal approver of a document from Airtel, I would receive an email which looks like this. It says validation request. It's actually a request for approval. And what we see here is the name of the document, testing. In order to start approving, the users need to click on this validate document, which will take them to the Coco application. Since the user is a registered user, the approver is a registered user, they will need to log into this application again. So it is basically a additional security measure. This is to ensure that nobody else has access to the signatures or approvals from internal persons, Airtel internal people to this particular document. So once I have landed onto this application, I can do two things. Either I can go back and click on this email link and it will take me to the right place, or as simply as it, I can just scroll down, go down and check the document that has been sent for approval. This is the name of the document and I can just click on validate. So for now, I'll go to this particular link and I can see that there is a button called validate that is appearing for me to take action. As a finance guy, so I need to approve this particular document. I can just click on this button. It will take me to an interface wherein I can see different things. On the left hand side, in the middle of the page, we can see the document, which I can scroll down and go to any particular portion of the document. I can also scroll down this particular small right hand side panel, wherein all the information that is filled inside this document will appear. For example, I can click on these attachments to download them and have a look at them. I can also look at some of these fields, all the fields that have been filled, name of the vendor, name of the entity, and some of the governing law, some of these details. I can have a look at them. I can also I can also look at the attachments by clicking on this button, which will show me various attachments that have been attached with this document. I have two actions to take. Either I can reject the document or I can validate the document. When I click, if I want to reject a document, I can click on the reject button and it will take me to this particular screen. It will say I can choose to whom this document can be sent after rejection. Either I can choose to completely reject this document so that nothing can be done on it and a fresh document has to be created, or I can choose to send it to the initiator, okay, which is Gurunath Sharma at this point, or I can send it to the vendor, which is unlikely. So it might make sense to me to send it to the initiator, and I will say send. Okay, and obviously before rejecting, we need to provide a comment. And that's the reason why I'm getting that error. I can provide a comment, and this document will be rejected. Now, instead of rejecting, let me go ahead and validate it. So for validation or approval of this document, I can click on validate button and it takes me to the list of the entire workflow items that are there in this particular workflow. I can just provide some comments if I want, or I can just click on send button to validate it. So once validated, I would get a screen like this. Since I'm an internal approver, it would say that the approval is finished. My particular approval has turned green.